Okay, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the bell for more healing tools from the inside out. This journey is about real change from the root. And drop a comment and let me know where in your body you tend to feel your emotions most. Okay, hey, this is Francisca and this is my mid-crisis life. And today we are doing, the fuck are we doing today? Today we're doing Chrysalis Tools. Yes, I do know the names of my own segments. I know the names of my own segments, definitely. 100% know that. So today we're doing Chrysalis Tools. All right. So today I think we're going to do something a little bit different to what I usually do. So today we're not going to do like this big meditation. We're not going to do this big like somatic practice, this big releasing of stuff, right? If that's something that you're interested in, I would say check out last week's video, which I'll put here somewhere, because that video is kind of like more about that process of release and taking just one brick out of this massive dam wall that we kind of all spend our lives building, to hold back the torrent of emotions that we don't really want to be feeling on a day-to-day basis. So if that feels like something that you want to do, check out that video. But today we're going to be doing something different, because this week I've been talking about, I guess, embodying change in the body, right? So on Sunday I was talking about a recent incident that got me to recognize that there's been some change on like this kind of really deep cellular level on my body, in my body. And even if I go back to behaviors that no longer feel aligned with me, and even if my brain is trying to tell me, and my ego and that past self is trying to tell me that this is who I am, I don't actually feel that way in my body. And that was really quite remarkable for me, to realize that. And then on Monday, I was talking a little bit about what that process is and the kind of need to feel that process. So it not just being like a cognitive thing, it not being about the acquisition of knowledge, the acquisition of theory or whatever, right, of intellect, that it's like the acquisition of experience that creates a wisdom that then changes. And I was talking about this theory that I have about head, heart, body, and that, you know, that you have to go through this process. And it's kind of cyclical when you go through this process, because you're always going to go back to your head, you're always going to understand that's always going to drop into your heart. You're going to forgive yourself, you're going to forgive others, you're going to forgive others for what they did, you're going to forgive yourself for allowing other people to do that shit to you. And then because of that, then it's easier to kind of get it out of their body, right? To get it out of the body. But I think the reason I want to do this practice today is because I feel like not everyone knows how to feel their own body, right? And I feel like not everybody knows how to notice like their physical state, let alone their emotional state. And it's kind of like, how then can we exude and excrete these chemical compounds, these dormant emotions out of our body if we don't even know what our body feels like, right? If we're not kind of like present to ourselves, if we're not able to find even like the most basic of sensations. So today I feel like that's what we're going to focus on. And what I would say is that in this process, I would ask you to just observe, to just notice. It's not about shifting anything. It's not about understanding anything. It's not about gaining any kind of clarity. It's just about creating that kind of awareness, right? So if you're ready, and that sounds like something you want to do, then I suggest that you find a spot, a place that feels safe, a place that where you maybe won't be disturbed for the next 10 to 15 minutes. And when you're in that spot, either lying down or sitting up, whatever feels most comfortable to you, I'm just going to ask you, just as and when it feels comfortable, just to close your eyes down. Just let your eyelids fall heavy. Okay, so in this moment, I want you to take a moment to just breathe. Just take a moment to watch your breath from beginning to end. There's nothing to change, nothing to do. Just observe. observe the start of each breath in and the start of each breath out. Just continue to breathe, and in a moment, I'm going to ask you to take some purposeful, deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth. And I'm going to ask you to do this alongside some movement in your body. And I want you, as you breathe in, to breathe in deep, to breathe in long, to breathe in slowly. So go ahead, take a deep, long, slow breath in through your nose. And as you do, I want you to begin to tense your body, starting with your feet, your legs, your thighs, your bum, your stomach muscles, your hands, your shoulders, your face. Squeeze everything in and hold that breath at the top. Don't let go. Squeeze everything, tense everything. And even though you feel full, breathe in through your nose a little more. And then just let everything go. Just relax everything down. And I'm going to invite you now to do that 2 more times. So when you're ready, take a deep, long, slow breath in through your nose. And as you do, begin to tense your toes, your feet, your shins, your knees, your thighs, your buttocks, your hips, your stomach, your chest, your arms, your back, your shoulders, your hands, your face. Squeeze it. Breathe in some more. Hold it. And then just let everything go. Oh, relax it all down. And now in your own time, when you're ready, go ahead and do that again. And now just let your breath return back to its normal rhythm, in and out through your nose. Just let your breath do what it needs to do. And now I'm going to invite you to start to feel some sensations in your body. We're going to start with your left big toe. And I want you to take that toe and I want you to push it as hard as you can into the ground beneath you.
pushing. And now go ahead and release it. Let it go. Tell me, what do you notice? What do you feel? Maybe there's a buzzing or a heat, maybe a throbbing sensation. Maybe you're more aware of the floor. What are you noticing? Just notice. And now I want you to turn your attention to your right big toe. And this time, I want you to imagine that you're pushing that toe down into the ground. I want you to imagine the exact same sensation of pushing your toe down that you just felt. And I want you to notice what you feel now when you release your toe from that sensation. Can you feel the same sensations, different sensations? Can you focus your attention on that part of your body? And we're going to move now to focus on your right hand. I want you to press your finger and your thumb together. I want you to press hard into your finger and your thumb to really push. Just notice what's going on there. And then when you're ready, if it feels good, go ahead and release that. What do you feel now? And how long can you hold that attention for? And now again, I invite you to imagine on your left hand that you're pressing together your finger and your thumb. Can you notice the sensations that are happening in that part of your body? What does it feel like when you release it? Can you keep your focus here? And now squeeze both your hands together. Squeeze them tight. Feel the sensation in your palms, your fingers, in between your fingers. Feel the sensation pulsating around your hands. And go ahead and release it. What do you feel? Can you feel the air, the space around your hands? Just put your attention there for a moment. Now turn your attention to your left ear. What does your left ear feel like? What does the space around your left ear feel like? Turn your attention to your right ear. What do you feel here? What do you feel in the space around your right ear? How about the tip of your nose? Can you focus on the tip of your nose? All the sensations there. The air around it. The space around it. Remember, your focus is gentle, it's easy, soft. It's just observation. How about the very top of your head? What do you feel here? What about the space just above your head? What do you notice there in that space? How about the space surrounding your body? Can you feel that? Can you feel into that space? How about if I asked you to turn your attention to your heart space? That space in the middle of your chest. What do you notice? What can you feel here in that space? All those bodily sensations for sure. The throbbing, beating, breath, the heat, the buzzing sensations, all of those. But can you feel anything else? Gently observe what's there. This is what it feels like to tune in to your emotional body. What you're noticing now, beyond all those physical sensations, that's your heart. That's your body. That's your emotions. And okay, we're not going to spend too long here today. We're just noticing what that feels like. And I want you now to just give thanks. Give thanks to your body. Give thanks to yourself for doing this practice, for showing up, for giving yourself this time. Give thanks to yourself for becoming more in tune, more aligned, more congruent with the self. And whenever you're ready, just bring a little movement to the body. Maybe wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Maybe take a deep breath in, and with it, a stretch. Stretching the body out. Breathe out. And whenever you're ready, whenever feels good, whenever feels comfortable, you can go ahead and open your eyes.
Okay, how was that? How did you find that? Was it really easy? Did it come naturally? Is this something that you've practiced many, many times before? If so, did it feel easy to go back to the basics? I don't know. Or was it more difficult? Were you struggling to really be able to lock into some of those sensations, to really be able to allow yourself to feel those sensations? And I think if that's the case, then it would be really helpful to do this again and again and again and again. Because why is this important? This is like the start of communication. It's start of communication with the self. It's the start of communicating with the intuition that we have in our body. It's the start of communicating with our body's needs, being able to understand what we need in not just what we think what we need, but what our body's telling us that we need, right? And we need that communication because that communication allows us to better understand ourselves, to better understand the self, the body, the emotions that we live in, the emotional body that we live in, because that's really what's needed to support with like true change, real change, to support with real evolution, and to support with this cellular genesis that I can tell you firsthand is difficult to get there, but easy to embody once you're there. And is the thing that really will make long lasting, like completely embodied, 100% aligned change, evolution into the new you. Okay. Yeah, I think that's it. But if you're interested in coming back tomorrow, kind of pulling all of this together, seeing if there's something that might spark some communication between yourself and yourself, between yourself and someone else, between yourself and someone in community, then come back tomorrow for Reflection Friday, and I hope to see you there. All right, cool. All right, that's it.
Okay, so if this helped you feel something, no matter how small, give your body some gratitude. And come back tomorrow for Reflection Friday, where we build community through shared truth and lived experiences. You're not alone.